Ayutthaya, the ancient capital of Thailand. Come with us and experience the beauty and the tragedy of the Old Kingdom, which is arguably as amazing as Pompeii and the Forum in Rome. Travel around in cute but potentially dangerous vehicles.
Oh, fucking hell!
Eat prawns as big as your face. And stay in a unique hotel by the river. Then you should join us in our adventures on our first trip to Ayutthaya. Here we are at Bangkok Palace, which was renovated in the 1800s by King Mongkut, and it was his son, King Chulalongkorn, that actually did the proper renovation, what we're going to see today. And this was also used as a banquet hall, residence and party palace, if you like, for King Bhumibol Adulyadej, that's King Rama IX and Queen Surikit. So we're going to go in, and the good thing is, it's a big place, but they've got golf carts, 400 baht for the first hour, so I think that's well worth the price. I do you, but follow me. So far things are not going very well because apparently you can't film in this place, which of course, as you can see, I'm following the rules. And we were going to get the golf cart for 400 baht for 1 hour. The only thing is you have to drive it yourself, and they won't let you drive it unless you've got your driving license with you. So walkies. Got that wrong as well, because the wife's just told me you can't film the staff, but you can film the palace. What is it, darling?
It's called Tower. It's like Khmer style.
Oh, Khmer style?
Yeah.
Here we are in Rome. I've actually got that in my bathroom. This looks very much like we're in Rome, but of course we're not. You might note that this palace gardens actually looks very European, and the reason for that is that, if I'm not mistaken, it was King Chulalongkorn that was very into European art and architecture. So he built this in the European style. And this is the Greek goddess of the ice cream cone. This is a viewing tower that was built by King Chulalongkorn in 1881, so he could view the surrounding countryside. This Chinese-style temple was given to King Chulalongkorn in 1889 by the equivalent of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce. Certainly Chinese looking. That fish looks kind of out of place, but very cute. Well spotted, darling. I don't know if you can see it from here. Can you see there's a little bird flying? Pick your feet up. And believe it or not, this is a water tower. Bit posh. Certainly beats the water tank on our roof. Now that's what we want, a three-wheeler with a back seat on it. That'd be lovely. Open from 8 AM until 4 PM every day, I assume. And be warned, you bloody foreigners, 30 baht for the Thais to get in, and 100 baht for the bloody foreigners to get in. We're going to have some lunch now, and we're going to be eating just here. Doesn't look open. It certainly seems very popular. A lot of cars parked outside, and as you can see, the place is full, so that should be a solid recommendation. It's either very popular and very nice, so there's no other restaurants around, all the others are crap. We've been sat down for about 20 minutes because that is the menu. Jesus, that's a lot of stuff. Of course, it's all local Thai, and I'm not going to go into all the stuff that they've got because there's too many, but I'll show you a couple of the more interesting ones, shall we say. Wild better snails in yellow curry with betel leaves. This is pomelo in spicy salad. Now that sounds a bit weird, but it's actually really nice. Fried boiled egg with tamarind sauce. It's delicious. And the other name for them is son-in-law's balls. There he is. The famous Joey, taxi driver. Yeah, that's mine. It's pork belly with hard-boiled egg and a bloody big prawn. Pork belly. In a very sweet sauce, which it's supposed to be. But nice. Hard-boiled egg, which I think has been marinated for some time. Try the rice prawn. Looks nice. I have to say it's a little soily for me. Now, in the prawn, it's a big prawn, by the way. There's this. Now, it's the head. And some people like the head. But I just tasted that. And it was absolutely bloody horrible. I mean, yeah. But the green sauce that comes with it, that's really nice, very spicy, got a good tang to it. Just to give you an idea how big the prawn was, for all the food, drinks and everything, it came to 1,207 baht.
Switch on.
So we're here at the hotel, and the frontage is not what you'd call very impressive. This is not very promising. New style, old style, you know. See what we got. It's certainly very interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, this looks nice. Yeah, this looks nice. Only one problem. Private area, in-house guest only. Oh, that's me. Room 4, first floor. Lovely room, very minimalist, which is nice. I like it. They've also got, I just spotted, this little resting area, which is perfect because the main reason we picked this hotel was for this view into the bathroom, toilet. Oh, I like that. What? Sake in the bathtub later. This is the restaurant area where we'll be eating this evening. We booked a window seat, so we should be over there. Just having a little afternoon aperitif. Then we decided to check out the loft bar, which would have had a great view if they'd have bothered to clean the bloody windows. And after that we rushed off to have dinner because we were bloody starving. Everybody's sitting outside and enjoying the view of Wat Pad Thai Sawan. We had dinner at the hotel and the setting was beautiful, and the meal with drinks rounded off at 3,000 baht. But I have to say it was a little under par. To finish a long but very enjoyable day a long island tea and a glass of wine. Then it's good night from me and good night from her. Good morning, Ayutthaya. 7 a.m. Breakfast begins, and it's already laid out for us by the staff. And to finish, we're having French toast with roasted banana, cheese, melted cheese. We're off on our little adventure now, going to visit all the temples. That's why we came here, and I'll tell you as we go along where we're going and so on and so forth. But this is quite exciting because it's our first time here in Ayutthaya, and it'd be great to see the old capital. Wadika, Wadika, Wadika. That one. Yeah. Seating's a little bit low. Mind your head when you get in, but I think it'll be kind of better in a way because we'll get a much better view than a normal taxi. And here we go. This is our first stop. What? What's it called? Okay, this is our first stop. Wat Ratchaburana. Ayutthaya was founded in around 1350 by King Ramatipodi I. Let's go to the photo op. First impressions you get here is you don't expect it to be as, well, majestic and magnificent as it really is. Very beautiful, and it's nice in the morning air. There's a nice breeze and the sun is out. Ayutthaya lasted for about 400 years. The Burmese attacked it once, but the city didn't fall. Whereas in the mid-1700s, I think it was, it eventually fell to the Burmese. Something up because I was watching a YouTube video about Ayutthaya recently, and the young guy hadn't particularly done his research, and he was saying that all these statues over the years, the bits have fallen off, but in actual fact when the Burmese came in the 1700s and sacked the city, these didn't fall off. These were mutilated by the Burmese. All the heads were hacked off and the bodies hacked off. That's why they look like this. I'll give you more info on that a little bit later on. Sad history, but look at it now. It's very beautiful. But of course they've cleaned up all the bodies since then. Now this is interesting because some ancient murals up there, and we're trying to figure out how to get up there, and apparently it's that way. But as you may be able to see, it kind of stops, but we'll find a way in. That's the first hurdle. So up the steps I just showed you, and then this way. There. Steps are a tad steep. If you're coming in to check out the murals, they're down here, but you might be a bit disappointed. These are the murals, and as you can see, you can't see them. And they're in there somewhere. You can see little bits, but the best ones are downstairs, but you have to get permission to go in there. That took about an hour with filming, which isn't bad, to see the whole thing, the whole complex. One thing you got to try and remember is to get from one place to another. They're not all in the same location. Some they're near, but that's why you get a tuk-tuk and pay by the hour, which is 200 baht an hour for the tuk-tuk. Well worth it. Tuk-tuk waiting patiently for us. And don't forget, when you're going on the steps, up those steps, be very careful. They're very, very steep. But if an old fart like me can do it, so can you. Off to next location. Our first experience of Thailand's ancient capital was amazing. Join us in part 2 of our first trip to Ayutthaya, where we'll be visiting more incredible temples. I'll be giving you lots of information about Ayutthaya's turbulent history, explaining how a head ended up growing out of a tree, and taking you to a fantastic restaurant made of wooden framing and wrapped in clear plastic. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Health and happiness. Bye bye.